Magazine is coming out on November the 21st. We're going to have a party for my birthday and the magazine release party. More details to come on next week, but we finna turn up for all you haters. You can't stop this. And go to www.tuvmag.com to register and sign up. Not register, to sign up for subscription. And we're back. This is the baddest show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio, the unleashed voice for the LGBTQ community, where our core values are education, empowerment, and enrichment. And this is my boo thing singing Hakeem from the Empire. You know, we talk all the time.
Y'all sure do.
And
that little rabbit you got, y'all.
A rabbit?
Yeah.
Big TMI. Oh. Okay, we're back. You cut out John. She got my blood pressure high. So, we have a caller.
We have a caller, and we're going to do a phone interview tonight. Mm-hmm. We have our good friend, our transgender correspondent, Renae Taylor. You're live on KWAM 990 Talk Radio. Are you there, boo? Hey, honey.
How are you?
I'm great. You know, we have to talk about the conference that's coming up. We're going to talk about the Path to Parenthood and the Choices Conference on November the 18th that they're having about the reproductive health and the things they're doing for the transgender and the LGBTQ community for having children and all of the new options out here, medical treatment and things like that. So I called you today and I asked you to chime in because we always seek your advice and your counsel when we have topics about the transgender community, and because I just don't know, so I don't like to talk about things that I don't know about. So I wanted you to help us out a little bit today. Okay, great.
Hey, Miss Renae.
Hello.
How you doing, sweetie, with your sweet self?
I'm fine.
All right.
Okay, so once again, I did call Renae and I asked Renae to call in to help us out a little bit today. So we're just talking, and we're just gonna shoot from the hip, boo. We're just gonna talk today, you know, and just do some informative information, education on the Unleashed Voice about what's going on in the transgender community. So some of these leading edge in the medical field and things that's going on. Well, tell us a little bit of what you know about it. Like sperm washing and the stuff that they're doing.
I know a little bit about sperm washing. I'm not an expert.
Okay.
But we feel I can explain it correctly. We got to feel the difference between sperm.
Okay.
What is big with the sperm washing. HIV is gone away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's kind of revolutionary, huh?
And also, a lot of times when they first get on hormones, you have this thought in your mind, one of your parents will have to out. You have to get off hormones out of here. So your count will come in, so that you can have learned and male will not be male.
So I looked up and it says that the sperm washing is for it's a contraceptive concept for people living with HIV and they want to have children, and they said it kind of reduces the risk also to virtually zero, but the process is expensive. And it's not easily accessible, you know, for people that doesn't have the funds. So for people that's marginalized and do not have the funds, or just say the black gay community, or anybody that's economically challenged, how favorable would that be, or, you know, passed down to them to do this? Or you just excluded from it?
I would say you're excluded. I would say that when it comes to socioeconomic type of stuff like this, there's always a class of people that is not able to afford, so they just can't afford it.
So, what would it benefit nonprofit organizations to promote this when it's not there are going to be a large segment, especially in the transgender community, that will be left out.
I can't really answer that question.
Mm-hmm. Well, what would you speculate then?
I don't want to speculate. I don't want to be correct.
Okay.
I would see anyone advertising give a person to be included, but there's always circumstances where someone might not just afford to do something.
Okay. Well, I know you're very outspoken about treatment options, like for transgender women that you want to have the operation or just do the whole transition, and how expensive it is, and that people want to make that a big part of the process for you to identify as being transgender. But do you think that's one of the barriers that hold people back there because they can't have access to the medical treatment or afford it?
As far as SRS is socioeconomic factor,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it is. I mean, I had $30,000,
Mm-hmm.
and I want SRS. I was even going high, but
Okay, so what is SRS?
temporary assignment, sir.
Okay. Economic reasons. It's not available. I can't afford to do it. I want to have an apartment. I run CMP every day. Or I have a vehicle, which is more important than having different right now. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But get no way, because it validates being a trans person.
Okay.
Because not every trans person wants SRU. Not everyone is really trapped or anything like that. I've never been trapped or it's not one of my priorities.
Well, back to the sperm washing choices. They have assistance available for those who do not qualify or do not have the monies for these services. So they have a number where you can call and inquire about this. But the sperm washing, from my research, costs $250, and they require half of that payment down before you're during the appointment time. But they do have services and assistance, financial assistance available for people who qualify based on their household size, their monthly income, and all the above. So I don't think anyone, and they're a nonprofit, so I don't think they will exclude anyone for these services that they offer within the community, because they have to render these services to the community, and they have to meet certain numbers per year, being a government-based entity and receiving government funding. So I don't think they would necessarily turn anybody around who want these services.
I didn't know it was that affordable.
Yes.
$250. So that's good to know. That's good to know.
And they accept Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Medicare, TennCare, TRICARE. So they have these different services and insurance that they accept. And they say they do discounted prices on the website. And so they have services and they have means to help persons who are infected and affected by these issues and all the above.
I don't think that kind of medical treatment would probably go through your insurance.
Well, we don't know.
But if you want to get in this conversation, you can give us a call at 260-5926, 260-5926. We just wanted to open up the dialogue and talk about, because we got quite a few conferences coming up addressing transgender issues. And Renae, you're part of one of the conferences that's coming up also, correct?
Yes, sure. Yeah, which one? Oh, hey, Mike. Okay. We'll get to it as soon as we can. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Hold on, Renee. We're going to put you on hold, and we're going to come right back. Don't hang up. We have a caller. Caller, you live on KWAM 990, the unleashed voice for the LGBTQ community. Go ahead.
Hey, hold on 1 second, caller. How are you? Hello? Yes, how are you? Oh, and who are you? Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, Mike, we got another caller, but we're going to look up that Dr. Roy's Rife machine and these dandelion plants. Yeah, we'll look that up. I've heard of that before, but thank you for the information, and we'll look that up. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Renae.
That's interesting.
It is. Renae.
Interesting.
Okay, we're back. Go ahead. What's your what are you doing with the conference that we're in, the transgender conference? Renee, give us the location and the venue and the time. Okay. Is it free? Okay. Okay.
Okay. And this conference that you're talking about take place November the 16th and the 17th, correct? Okay. And it's one follow-up right behind that on November the 18th at Greater Foundation of Community Memphis. And, well, Community Foundation of Greater Memphis, my apologies. And you can call Choices at 355-4981 for more information. And this one is it's going to talk about HIV and reproductive health. And it's for people with HIV positive that want to have children. And they're going to talk about the new medical treatments and to help you have people living with HIV to have children safely. So this one is sponsored by Choices and Parenthood. And I'm really excited about what's going on in